Let's get into some things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be that, because I'll be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I ain't talking about y'all. You know I'm talking about y'all. Makes me that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Happy Sunday. We're getting ready for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But as I was sitting here minding my good Sunday afternoon business, I was alerted to RayJ acting a fool. Now, we're not going to be here long because y'all know we got to get ready for Atlanta. But I did want to just drop down. And let's just talk about a few things real quick, and then we're going to get out of here. So the first thing I want to do is remind you guys that I have been telling y'all for about a year now to pay attention to RayJ. Because did I not tell y'all that RayJ has been acting a fool ever since a certain R&B mogul got in trouble? Have y'all been clocking it? That RayJ has been acting a fool since a certain mogul got in trouble? I'm not saying it's connected. I'm just saying it was. Okay? You got to go. You've been off for 2 weeks. Oh, yeah, you're going to act a fool. Oh, yeah, you're going to be hurting in the morning. You're going to be hurting in the morning. I saw Cajun. So then tomorrow, I said tomorrow. Then last week, RayJ's name came up in the Diddy trial. So let's recap that. Let's review that. That Diddy's name, that RayJ's name came up in the Diddy trial. If I can get to it. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I literally just got out of court today from the Diddy trial. Now, RayJ's name was mentioned today in court. Court was lit today. Now, Nicole Westmoreland cross-examined Brianna Bungalow. And while she was on the stand, Nicole asked, "Who dealt you and Cassie drugs?" Brianna goes, "I don't know," which there were a whole bunch of holes in her testimony. So Nicole Westmoreland says, "You don't know. Was RayJ one of the people who dealt you and Cassie drugs?" When I tell you everybody was gagged today in court, everybody was gagging when RayJ's name was mentioned multiple times as one of the drug dealers who dealt Brianna and Cassie drugs. Crazy.
Came up multiple times as being one of the suppliers to Cassie and her friends. Now, we need to ask ourselves questions as it relates to who else is involved in this situation. I'm just saying. RayJ's name has now come up in court as a potential, supplier. Y'all don't think somebody then knocked on RayJ's door at some point for his name to come up in court? That means they already knew his name. Like, that's not let me just pull a name out of the sky. Trust and believe, when this stuff is coming up in court, it has already been, there's a thing called discovery. So his name has already been mentioned in somebody's deposition somewhere along the way. They didn't just pull RayJ's name out of their batooties, okay? So it makes you wonder, is there no validity behind it? Is there a conversation that's been had. Like, it just makes you wonder. Like, it okay. Now, well, we're not going by nothing Suge Knight said. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, child. I put Suge Knight in the same category as Jaguar Wright. I don't pay attention to nothing either one of them saying. I think that there's a layer of truth in a lot of what they're saying, but I also think that layer is covered up by a whole lot of bull. Okay. So then the other day, RayJ does.
I slept with Sexy Red, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. You can clip that all you want to, nigga. Empty the clip, nigga. Talking about I party with Sexy Red, nigga. I slept with Sexy Red, nigga. Ask her. That's on the dead homies, nigga. I slept with her, nigga. Yeah, my name. I want to apologize to Sexy Red because Sexy Red is one of my favorite artists. And Sexy Red and I was on a plane and we were both flying somewhere. We randomly saw each other. She was sitting by me. She had her space. I had my space. She had her own blanket, her own pillow. I had my own blanket and my own pillow.
So this was just the other day that RayJ says, I slept with Sexy Red. And then, of course, he comes down and he apologizes and he clears up. I mean, I literally slept next to her on the plane. Like, we didn't do anything. Nothing happened. So this is just his behavior. Like, y'all, if you just go down to the TikTok or Twitch, if you're on Twitch, RayJ's on Twitch. His lives on Twitch have been crazy. I saw videos of him with Hitmaker, and they're talking about being in the bathroom with Diddy, saying that Diddy did business in the bathroom. It's just a mess, right? And a lot of this stuff has been coming up since the trial has started. Like, a lot of this stuff isn't like old footage. But then today, this is what RayJ drops today, which is what made me come live.
RayJ leaving the country because of the Diddy trial.
Nigga, if they on my Twitch, they better come get me now, because I'm gone. And when I'm gone, ain't no turning back, nigga. I'm going to Antigua, nigga. I'm hitting Alki-David right now. I'm on my way to Antigua, nigga. We packing everything up right now. Nah, ain't nothing to trouble with. Like what? Like the
longer video. Obviously, it was a longer video, but that's the clip, and I'm sure you can find more clips. So why is RayJ all of a sudden in a rush to leave the country? And I know a lot of y'all in the chat are saying, oh, he's just looking for attention. Oh, he don't mean it. Oh, he don't this, he don't that. But let me be honest. His name came up in probably the biggest trial within, like, the biggest celebrity trial, probably since Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, right? Everybody has their eyes on this trial. We know that there are all sorts of people, legend, what they call them, legacy media. Was it legacy media? And then new media. We know that the Armand Wiggins of the world, the Mims of the world, like we know all of these people are in New York. Simone, Tisa, all these people are in New York, right? It is the trial of the century. Well, not the century, but it is definitely the trial of the last 3 to 4 years, especially when it comes to Black entertainment. Because Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, y'all probably didn't pay a whole lot of attention to that. But, sorry. But I find it interesting that now that his name has come up in connection to the Diddy trial, he's really been kept crashing out even more. Now, yes, I agree. Y'all are in the chat saying, well, he's really stupid to tell people he's leaving the country. I agree. Probably not the best decision to make an announcement. However, when we think of people who make good decisions, is RayJ one of those people we think about? I mean, good decisions, RayJ. Do we put those on the same plane? RayJ has been crashing out for a minute. I definitely feel like, thank you, Xavier. RayJ has been crashing out ever since Diddy got arrested. It makes you wonder what he's been nervous about. Remember, he did the interview with Jamal Bryant. He did the interview with Club Shay Shay. He's been all over the intranets and things of that nature. And I definitely think he has a substance problem, which also probably adds to him not making the best decisions. I mean, we know he smokes weed. He does that on camera on his videos, so we know that. But I think it's maybe a little deeper. I don't know why RayJ is worried. Won't his good friend Donald Trump pardon him? Child. He is making himself look guilty. But I just want to say this to you all as my tribe. Please know that I have been telling y'all for a minute to keep y'all eye on RayJ. Have I not been telling y'all that? Have we not had that conversation multiple times over the last year that to keep your eye on RayJ? I don't know anything to be for certain, because clearly I ain't nobody's attorney. I'm not in nobody's room. But I also feel like I don't think it is coinky dink. I don't think it's accidental. Of all the names that could have come up, and I mean the trial's not over yet. I feel like more names might be exposed. But of all the names that could come up, RayJ's name comes up as a supplier. He's going to fly to Antigua and then to Venezuela or some other country that doesn't extradite. I could see that. RayJ's conscience has been kicking his ass for a while now. ... Can we whisper Whitney Houston? I'm just going to I'm going to whisper that. What up, Benji? Hey, Nay. Ooh. Nay said, hopefully he doesn't end up like Liam Payne. Oh. Vince Staples said that RayJ is one of the best connected gangsters in LA. So did Whack 100. Whack 100 talks about, well, you know RayJ is a blood. You know he's a blood. So, you know. Allegedly. Let me just say, let me add allegedly to that. Allegedly to that. If he was smart, he would have went live from his final destination, clearly. But RayJ, good decisions. Not in the same conversation. I just came down here to drop a little something because, again, I told y'all to keep y'all eye on RayJ last week. I said keep your eye on RayJ, and it seems like every day he been crashing out for a minute, but it just seems like it may be getting a little deeper, y'all. Maybe getting a little deeper. I don't know that to be a fact. But it just seemed like the sick and shut in. Abby, is he on? RayJ been on the sick and shut in list for a minute, though. I think. Do me a favor, somebody. Hold on, because Xavier, you move faster than me. Can you see the date? Can you find my video I did when RayJ exposed? That Kris Jenner was the one that actually did the SEX tape, and remember he did that whole video on Instagram where he showed the contract and all that. Remember we did a video about that? Can anybody, one of my mods or anybody, find that video? I just want to know the date. I want to know the date of that video. When I mean day, I mean like year. It was 2 years ago. So that was 2 years ago. So that was before Diddy. So that was 2 years ago. So, wait a minute. No, hold on. You're just doing a... I was trying to find the exact date. It just keeps saying 2 years ago. Okay, September the 11th. September the 11th. So that was about a year before Diddy got. Yeah, that's about a year before before Cassie dropped her lawsuit. Okay, yeah. So I would say he's been crashing out since about then, but it's definitely accelerated post Diddy. Post Diddy. Yeah. So I just wanted to give y'all that tea. Like I said, we wasn't gonna be here live. We weren't gonna be here long, but just keep your eye on RayJ. Now, whether RayJ goes anywhere or not, that's really not even my point. My point is he clearly seems to be crashing out. He clearly seems to be nervous about something, worried about something. Now he claims that he's leaving the country because people are chasing him out of the country because he's supporting Diddy. I don't think that's what it is. And I find it interesting. Do y'all remember? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Shoot, I should have put this clip too. There was another clip.
Court was lit to.
I want y'all to hear this. Listen to what RayJ said about Diddy in November of 2024. What's up, Spilly boy? I want y'all to hear what RayJ said about Diddy in September of 2024. I mean, November 2024. And then compare it to what we're seeing in 2025 now that the trial has started. I want y'all to listen.
Do you know people who have had demands put upon them where they have paid off to keep this quiet?
Here's what I do know. People do catch and kills all day. And a catch and kill, I don't know if of course you know, but for the regular world, somebody has the truth, somebody pays you to keep it quiet, and hopefully that money that you got paid secures your happiness while you watch the lie continue to succeed.
I want to just make sure I understand you. What you're saying is what? That you know people who have been approached by women, men, whatever, who have said, give me money and I won't talk?
Here's the other way around that, Harvey. I'll give you money, please don't talk.
You are a well-connected guy. Do you know that what you've just described, is that going on now?
Yes.
So, and I hope that doesn't get flagged, but so before, this was a year ago, well, back in November, where that's when his interview, when he spoke to TMZ, right? Fast forward to where we are now. Now it's leave Diddy alone. Diddy ain't do nothing. Diddy's just being, picked on, yada, 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 yada. Y'all keep your eye on RayJ. We ain't gonna be here long. We're about to get off here right now. Keep your eye on RayJ. In the meantime and in between time, don't forget, if you are going on the Books and Bourbon tour, don't forget that we still have the VIP package going on. We're working on the t-shirts now, but the VIP package includes a t-shirt, your transportation to the distillery or to the book tour, and your entrance into 2 of the distilleries that we will be visiting. So there it is right there. If you are, if this is your first time hearing about the Books and Bourbon, that's a trip that we're going on in October to the Louisville Book Festival, and we're going to hang out on Whiskey Row and have some cocktails at a couple of distilleries and just enjoy each other's company. So that package is $150, which includes a t-shirt, like I said, a swag from the festival, entrance fee into 2 of the distilleries, and your transportation to the distillery or the book fair. There we go. All right. With that being said, y'all, we about to get out of here, and I will see y'all in about an hour and a half, about 9:15-ish. Talk to you later.